As a former Army combat photographer, our training lasted 52 weeks, a whole year to learn the craft. I have friends who learn to operate $60 million tanks in less time. Still, I meet photographers every week who think they're good, but they're missing the basics. They've got 20 lights, but nothing to bounce, block, diffuse, or shape light. They post fire reels, but can't light for emotion, frame with intent, or tell a story through the image. And believe it or not, clients can tell too. That's why they ghosted you after you sent your portfolio. Now, in part 2, I'll give you the exact skill set that separates the real pros from the fakers. Leading lines, lighting ratios, story-driven lens choices, posing people with purpose. You'll get the downloadable photography skill to client conversion kit. It's available in part 2. But first, let's roll this intro. What's good? It's your boy Ty, former Army combat photographer and founder of FlashFilm Academy. Now, this ain't one of those YouTube channels run by a guru living off brand deals and selling you pipe dreams. We don't sell fantasies. We build profitable content businesses. Everything we teach is battle tested in the field and used to land real clients, real contracts, and real results by me and by real FlashFilm Academy members actively in the trenches. Now let's talk about the 5 real photography skills that get you paid. And while real photographers get it right in camera, not in Lightroom. Number 1, master lighting for emotion, skin tone, and control. Lighting isn't just about exposure. It's about control, emotion, and narrative. You want to learn how to sculpt with lighting ratios, 2:1 lighting ratios, 4:1 lighting ratios, etc. Light for different skin tones and hair type. This alone is what separates pros from part-timers. You need to read and correct for bad fluorescent office lighting and mixed color temperatures. Use bounce cards, flags, diffusers, and reflectors to shape your scene. It's also important to know when to use what. Professional level controls mean knowing how to use a light meter, understanding incident metering, which measures the light falling off your subject, being able to repeat a lighting setup with accuracy, not vibes. Now listen, I've seen photographers butcher skin tones on people of color because they only learn on one tone. That's unacceptable if you want to be paid like a pro. And look, I've seen vice versa. I've seen people that's used to shooting people of color that can't shoot other people. Trust me, learn how to light properly. Number 2, understand real composition and stop wasting space. To me, composition is the biggest giveaway. That tells us whether you're trained or winging it. Learn how to apply the rules of thirds and understand when to break it. You should know how to balance image weight and guide the eye using light and geometry. You also need to learn how to properly frame subjects, especially when cropping limbs or faces. I see so many people cropping people in the wrong spots. There are rules to where you should and shouldn't crop people. So many people get it wrong. They crop at the knee or some weird place. Anyway, next you need to understand how to fill the frame with intention, not wasted space. Too many beginners leave dead space in an image that tells no story. Or worse, they crop limbs at awkward places with no lead room. Now this may go over a lot of y'all heads, but my real pros know exactly what I'm talking about. Number 3, tell a story with a single frame. If your photo just says, here's a person, you're a button pusher who pressed the shutter at the right time. You gotta learn how to build narrative layers into your shot, environment, emotion, energy. Use leading lines, image balance, and lighting direction to create tension. Choose camera angles and lenses that enhance, not flatten your subject. Too many photographers offer lifestyle sessions with no understanding of lifestyle storytelling. If the image isn't saying something bigger than what's visual, what are we even doing? Now, real quick before we get to the next one, don't forget to grab our free Capture and Convert kit, your cheat code for turning leads into long-term clients. It's available right now for free at FlashFilmAcademy.com. Let's get to number 4, color correction and edit for clean, natural results. Editing is not for fixing. It's for fine-tuning what was done right in camera. Learn to properly expose for skin tones. Color correct raw files, not recover JPEGs in desperation. Avoid LUT abuse and over editing. Make sure that when you deliver a gallery to a client, the exposure and color is consistent across all images, no matter the lighting conditions. Your indoor shots should pop just as much as your outdoor shots. Understanding the color wheel helps create natural harmony, contrast, and balance in your photos. It's how you make a subject pop while keeping everything cohesive. Now, editing doesn't make you a pro. Consistency does. Number 5, know your camera and lens like a director, not like a tourist. You don't just press buttons. You should understand every button. Learn to use manual modes intentionally, not as a flex. Master exposure control, shutter, ISO, aperture. Choose metering modes, multi-segment, spot, center weighted based on your subject. Use AE lock, exposure bracketing, and understand flash sync speeds. Activate silent shooting and dial in lens composition when needed. Most importantly, choose lenses that match your story. Vintage lenses for character and soul, modern lenses for clarity and precision, wide lenses for immersion, telephoto for compression and power. Lens selection plays a huge role in the emotion and feel of the image. Most photographers never think that deep, and that's why they don't get hired. Most photographers struggle because they think gear equals talent. Well, I got bad news for you. It doesn't. I've seen people take bad pictures even using auto. Like, how is this possible? Now, let me give you a few more bonus skills you need to know. First, control your story with camera settings. Blur for motion, freeze for tension, use shallow depth of field for focus, wide depth for context. Next, we need to learn how to pose people with purpose. Understand body language, angles, and how to flatten a subject naturally. Combine posing with composition for stronger stories. Next, we gotta choose lenses that support the narrative. Story-driven lens choices create emotional consistency in your work. It's not about focal length, it's about feeling. Now, if you've learned something valuable today, like and heart this video. It really helps the channel grow, and don't forget to subscribe. Part 2 of this will be available for our members inside FlashFilm Academy. Let me say this before I go. Thanks to YouTube gurus paid to push gear, most photographers struggle because they think gear equals talent. Well, like I said, I got bad news for you because that's just not true. You don't need the newest camera body. You need to understand light, control, composition, and storytelling like a trained professional. Now, if you knew better, you do better. And now you do. So what are you gonna do with it? Every business needs content, so why aren't they hiring you? When you're ready to build a business and not just a portfolio, join FlashFilmAcademy.com. We've helped thousands of creators become confident, profitable, data-driven problem solvers for high-paying clients. You're next. See you in the next video.
I've been a loyal student of FlashFilm Academy for years now, and look where it has gotten me. Enroll today.